Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so today you guys want to hear about the truth about intermittent fasting for weight loss and perimenopause. And it's a big one. I hear about this one all the time. And a lot of women trying to lose weight are trying intermittent fasting or doing it again. Maybe it worked for you when you were younger, and so you think it's going to work again. So today I'm going to discuss with you why not only is it not effective for weight loss, but it can actually backfire. And also stick around to the end because I'm going to give you a pro tip on if you were to do intermittent fasting, how to do it effectively. And most people are not doing it this way because most people don't know to do it this way. And before we get started, I want to let you know, so we're going to talk about how not to do intermittent fasting for weight loss and why it's not effective, but to instead have a breakfast with the perfect portions of protein, fiber, healthy fats. And I already put that together for you. If you want it, comment protein, and I will send you the recipe for the perfect breakfast to have for fat loss in peri and menopause. Now, first things first. So yeah, comment protein if you want that. Here is why I know that a lot of women are reverting to intermittent fasting, because you're thinking, and I get it, and I get it because I was you, and I get it because I talk to clients every day who have been through this and other women too who are frustrated and trying it. And you're thinking, well, it's comes down to calories, right? If I'm eating less, then I'm going to lose weight. And if I'm doing intermittent fasting, that means I'm eating less, so it means I should lose weight. It makes sense in theory. However, this is not a calorie issue that we're dealing with. We're dealing with a hormone signaling issue. And so when we're doing intermittent fasting as women in perimenopause with these hormonal changes, it's actually working against us. So you're going through this not only for nothing, but it's backfiring. So it's kind of good news. So women are generally, maybe you did it in the past or you've heard the studies. Here's the thing. A lot of these studies, most of them actually have been done on men. We are not men. We are very biologically different, especially as women in peri and menopause. We could not be more different than men biologically. So different strategies must be applied. Now, most women I talk to have tried intermittent fasting and it's not working and they can't figure out why. So their solution is, I'm not fasting long enough. Let me fast longer. So instead of not eating till 11 a.m., now they're pushing it till 12. It's still not working. Now they're pushing it till 1. It's still not working. And they're tired and they're hungry and they're having food cravings and they're having foggy thinking and their sleep is off. So we are going to look at why that is and how to fix it. So first things first, for every single person, cortisol or stress hormones highest in the morning, right? That's what wakes us up out of our sleep. So it's a good thing. However, when we are going through these hormonal changes, estrogen and progesterone are fluctuating and going down. That means our cortisol is going up. So we're more sensitive to stress at this age. When we are not having breakfast, intermittent fasting, we are sending a stress response to our body. This is telling our body, believe it or not, to hold on to fat. So it's doing the exact opposite of what we want it to do. So the easiest, simplest way to break this is to cut through that cortisol first thing in the morning. So cortisol, you know, is famous for putting fat on the belly, that menopause belly. It has a name for a reason because it's really common with women in our age group with these hormonal changes. The easiest way to cut through that cortisol in the morning, have 30 grams of protein within an hour of waking. Why? That balances your blood sugar. By balancing your blood sugar, it's cutting through the cortisol. Now, a lot of women have a hard time eating first thing in the morning. I get it. That's actually one of my issues too. So have a simple protein shake. Again, I put together a recipe for you, comment protein, and it's got perfect amounts of fiber and healthy fats too. It's not just protein, but that's going to help you out there. Now, additionally, doing this one thing is going to have many downstream positive benefits for the rest of your day too. So when you're getting in that 30 grams of protein within an hour of waking, so you're cutting through that cortisol, you're balancing out your blood sugar, that's going to also help you with those 3 p.m. crashes that you probably are having. So whether you're super hungry at 3 in the afternoon, whether you're craving food, you're craving sugar, or you're craving caffeine to bring you back up, by doing this one thing in the morning, it's actually going to have benefits throughout the day. So it's going to help you with that as well. Now, I did promise I was going to tell you there is a way to do it. Nobody's really doing it this way. So if you insist and you're like, I really want to do fasting, most people are doing it in the morning. Here's what I would recommend. Do it in the evening. So you want to have your 30 grams of protein when you wake up within an hour of waking. Then, of course, you want to have the same thing at lunch, same thing at dinner, and then you want to stop eating in the evenings. So 3 hours for sure before sleep. That's going to help with digestion, and it's going to help with sleep, and it's going to give your digestive system a little bit of a break there. So if you insist and you're like, I must do intermittent fasting, I must do it on the other end. Do it in the evening and just don't eat for about 3-4 hours before sleep. So I hope that helps you guys. A bit of a short one today, but if you have any comments, leave them below. And another reason, like I say, I know women are doing this because it's in our mind. If we're just eating less, then of course the weight must come off. But this is not a calorie issue. It is a hormone signaling issue, and it must be dealt with as such. And when you understand that, the confusion goes away. So best way to do that, start with your breakfast. If you want the protein recipe, the best thing to have, and very simple, within an hour of waking, comment protein, and I will be very happy to send that to you. Any other comments, leave them below. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.